Evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, doing great. What about you?
I'm also doing well. Thank you for asking. So, did you have it was a work day, right?
Yeah, it was work day.
Okay. So, how is work going? Are your children sluggish after the vacation?
Yeah, they are. Not only because of that, but also because of the winter.
Hmm. Correct.
It's chilly all the day, so they feel a little bit sluggish.
Right. So, here I think the winter is in Delhi. The winter is on decline now.
Yes, almost rest of the part, yeah, it is declining, but
Hmm.
not at my place. I think we are now expecting by, I think, on a Friday, first
Hmm.
snowfall.
Okay. So, will you be able to see the snow?
Yeah, definitely, I will be.
Oh, so you're already on the hill.
Yeah, I'm already,
We
and
have
this is
snow.
this actually area is where we experience every time.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it is snowbound area.
Hmm. Great. So I have not seen snowfall really. I've seen it virtually. One of my learners was from Kashmir,
Okay.
so she showed me from her window. It was falling, in flakes, just like
Yes,
cotton.
yes. First time, first experience is quite different.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Right. So today our topic is artificial intelligence.
yeah, it is about artificial intelligence.
What do you? What's your take on artificial intelligence? Do you think artificial intelligence is intelligent?
I don't think so that it is having any kind of a dot to
Hmm.
believe it that artificial intelligence is intelligent
Hmm.
and working very smartly.
Hmm.
And one more thing that actually it is something that we thought many years back in our dreams that these type of a thing will be there in our hands, that with just a single touch or a single command we are going to have the solutions of the things.
Hmm.
And yes, now we are in that era where these things are happening in front of us. So it is intelligent, and I think if we use it by using our discrimination, then it is going to be very beneficial for humanity. Yes.
Correct. Okay, so what is your most common experience of using artificial intelligence in your daily life?
Most of the time, actually, being a teacher, we love to use Chat GPT to
Hmm.
prepare our lesson plan. And it helps us to think and to focus on those points which we otherwise sometime overlook. So it helps us in that way.
Hmm.
Chat GPT is there, one of the things that we are using in our day-to-day life.
Hmm.
And
One of the things that we use, right?
so this is, yes, yeah, this is one of them. And another that we are, very much love to do with the artificial intelligence. That is nowadays many people, they are just changing their videos
Hmm.
or sometimes their simple photos to movies.
Hmm.
So artificial intelligence is, doing all these things for us. So it is an helping hand.
Right. So how satisfied are you with ChatGPT?
Uh, yeah, I am more or less very, very satisfied because of the way it has, increased uh, the result timing also.
Hmm.
Otherwise, we take more than 1 hour to type 3 or 4 pages.
Hmm.
But if you are having the content with you, you just give it a command and it will give you the way you want
Hmm.
everything printed there, and you can convert it into MS Excel or MS Word, whichever format you want. So it is helping you. And uh, for all the presentation, we usually took nearly about 2 to 3 hours to prepare PPTs. But now, with the help of this, within 10 minutes, you will have all the content a systematic way. And the moment you just see all the content, you get amazed with, yeah, they are using, the technology is using every step, analytically, and is providing you the best result.
Hmm. But then you have to give very specific prompts, isn't it?
Yeah, that is up to the person to person, how
Hmm.
much intelligent you are and what kind of work you are expecting from the AI tool that you are using. Even there are many other tools that bots we have heard about. They talk to you. If you want, they are going to reply, and
Hmm.
they are going to ask you, and sometime
Hmm.
for the prompts also, they are
Hmm.
going to suggest a ready-made prompt.
Hmm.
You just go through the prompts.
Hmm.
You just have to check one time at
Hmm.
least
Hmm.
after that final presentation,
Hmm.
that is it as per your expectation or not. Means still you just have to go through for
Hmm.
1 or 2 minutes. Otherwise,
Edit,
sometime
yeah, final editing or
blunder can
proofreading.
change into blunder.
Exactly my point. So I have found that, unless you give very specific prompts, it gives you very silly answers.
Yeah, it all depends on you, the way.
Hmm.
If you just go on giving it prompts, it is going to retain those prompts
Hmm.
and answer you according to your last prompt that you have given.
Hmm.
If you want any kind of a change, then use that next prompt and ask it, my last prompt, as well as in addition to this, I want my result to be included,
Hmm.
this next thing also. So it is going to take care of that also.
Hmm. Yeah, in fact, if you want to give it some, if you want to say make this engaging,
Yes.
include some case studies.
Yeah, right.
So then, after every response, it asks you, are you happy with this response? Do you want something more? So if you
Yes.
want, do you want an answer to this? Do you want the step by step process to solve
Right.
this? So it gives you that also.
Yeah, all the steps which are given down there, if you
Hmm.
just go through them, then even if your prompt, the
Hmm.
last time that you have given, if that is having any shortcomings, then
Hmm.
it is going to that suggestion at the end that
Hmm.
you can add. You just ask me, and I am going to include that also.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if by chance you forgot that,
Hmm.
we missed that point when we were preparing it. So
Hmm.
next time you just for the next prompt, you add it and you will get the results.
Correct. Absolutely. So why are people so apprehensive of AI?
One of the thing, actually, people, they are thinking that this may,
Hmm.
take their position
Hmm.
sometime in future. But
Hmm.
for me, this is not the case.
Hmm.
Any technology
Hmm.
that enters in human life, and the scientists or the different type of people, those who are working for it,
Hmm.
they just try to facilitate
Hmm.
or increase that the way we do the work.
Hmm.
It decreases the time.
Hmm.
Yeah, it decreases the labor also somewhere, which is where unnecessary we are using. And then thereafter we are free.
Hmm.
Now this particular point where we are free, we are thinking, we are attracting towards unemployment, which
Hmm.
is not the case actually. Reason being, when you are getting, as I just mentioned, that for 3 hours presentation which you were doing earlier, two
Hmm.
persons were engaging, they were engaged there, and
Hmm.
after 3 hours, those two persons bring
Hmm.
you on your table to the
Hmm.
third person
Hmm.
to just go through and do the proofing.
Feedback. Hmm.
Yes.
Or
So three
proofread.
person were there. Now, single person within 2 to 3 minutes, or let's take it up to 10 minutes,
Hmm.
and now he's getting the result.
Hmm.
and rest of the time now he can give it for himself or for any other work.
For the next task.
Yes, yes. So this we can do, and in this way also, I think a single person can do more thing at a particular time, maybe two or three things
Hmm.
within those 3 hours. But
Hmm.
it all depends on you whether you want to, use that time. And
Hmm.
if you are well acquainted with the technology and you are doing all the things which are necessary and
Hmm.
you are doing the justice with that, there is no threat, any kind of apprehension in that case.
Correct. It's just that it's a part of evolution.
Yes, it is
It's just
evolution.
like the washing machine washing your clothes while you are doing a brain activity.
Yeah, you can enjoy the labor is, all the that earlier actually what we were doing with the machines,
Hmm.
we only were working with the physical work, and
Hmm.
this time we just going to step up. We
Hmm.
are using the creativity
Hmm.
part of that, even the no that we were using the mind to so much extent, even that load is decreased this
Correct.
time, and that is giving us an upper hand actually.
Hmm.
If we are entrepreneur or a businessman or even a small businessman or the householder, no problem at all. We are just in that stage that we can use it. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So, but don't you think that since everybody is going to use the same tools, their work will look identical? There will be no uniqueness.
Yeah, this is the very, very bad disadvantages. Yes, we have seen this in school class when
Hmm.
we ask the student to
Hmm.
prepare a project, and
Hmm.
fortunately or unfortunately, they
Hmm.
just go only for a single prompt, and identical things you will get immediately then for the project. It is decreasing, as I told you, we are using their creativity,
Hmm.
but our creativity
Hmm.
at that point, that is, at what I can say that it is challenging our creativity.
Hmm.
Maybe in few years, if we just rely on the technology and we go on the same way for in future as well.
Hmm.
So yes, this part of our brain
Hmm.
that we are going to miss very soon. Then this thing that,
Yes,
yeah.
correct. But then again, once humans realize that there is competition, if we are all using the same tool and all our assignments look similar, and
Right.
then I want to be the chosen one, there is only, let's say that only one assignment is going to get chosen. So maybe I'll use my creativity to come up with a more specific prompt or use multiple tools or go a step further and do something different, although using AI, but using it in a creative way.
Yeah, it can be in an innovative way or a creative that we can use it in that way also. But as we only just entering, we are at the very first phase.
Hmm.
We all are learner in this stage,
Hmm.
and we are not expert actually.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
is the reason why these problem at the very first time we are facing. And when we are going to use, smartly all these tools in the future, then definitely we are going to, change this ideology also, and we are going to get a much better result in
Better
future.
results. Correct. So it's like survival of the fittest.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Hmm. At every, it's like a major milestone or a turning point where only the fittest will survive.
Yeah,
The rest will survive, but in a mediocre way.
definitely. But what I can see as if I just have to look the positive side of it,
Hmm.
that it is decreasing that your overburden and helping you if you are using in that way, and making you comfortable also, that even at the last moment you can prepare your presentations
Presentation.
or all these things. So these are a few advantages, but
Hmm.
at last, at the end of the day, you just have to think about all these things also in a positive way also, but the negative aspects are also there.
Right. So, talking about layoffs, job people losing their job, which you just mentioned some time back. So, very renowned firms. There was a series of them. Microsoft to Google to Accenture to Amazon. So, all the renowned firms had to lay off their technical support because in the wake of artificial intelligence, they don't need so much of manpower. So people started losing their jobs to something like Tata, a company like Tata, which is known not to indulge in these kind of practices. So they also got rid of 12% of their manpower. Others got rid of say up to 20-22% of their manpower. So there is this fear that we lose jobs. So what do you think about that? Do you think it will lead to unemployment?
Unemployment, it is always there, so we can't control that. But yes, this is actually when a particular person who is appointed for a
Hmm.
specific work,
Hmm.
and we are having an alternative of that,
Hmm.
then definitely this reductions may happen for a period of a time. That is when the new technology enters. It happened when computers entered, years back, I
Hmm.
think in 90s or
In the
in
90s.
between. Yeah. So even at that, we were of that opinion, that is, it is going to just take every human being out of the
Hmm.
office. But that was not the case.
Hmm.
If we are ready with these new tools and we are updating ourselves,
Hmm.
then if not only those three or four company which are using this, maybe 100 or more new type of companies they are going to build up in a coming time. Even one of the example is chat gpt,
Hmm.
they are using. This
Hmm.
is very new thing, and they have appointed few of the person
Hmm.
among all those, and many others
Hmm.
they are working there. So if they are decreasing 12%, maybe the 100% somewhere else is increased.
Exactly. Exactly.
That is, yeah, if we are having that type of a thinking also, that but you just have to keep yourself updated. And again, that thing which you mentioned, that is survival of the fittest, that is there, that is there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think when we say unemployment, we are looking at half the picture. So
Yeah,
unemployment in one sector means a lot of employment in another
right.
sector.
Yeah.
As you correctly said, during the computer revolution or IT revolution. So, like some people would have been, maybe they would have lost their jobs. But again, a lot of people were appointed as, for all the hardware, software, um, for all the functions, right? So in every domain there would be a huge requirement for people who could operate computers in the fundamental stage. So
Yes.
the same way now we talk about data science, data analysis. So every platform uses data
Right.
because your AI has to be provided data. So AI works on the basis of data, and that's why there is a huge requirement for data scientists, data analytics, uh, data. There are a lot of in the data domain also there are many variations. So
Yes.
these are new domains that are coming up, and there is a lot of scope for people to get specialization in this area and work. So,
Yes.
because all this supports the artificial intelligence, that ecosystem.
Right.
Right. Then, as you said, unemployment will always be there. So, unemployment is not about technology replacing mankind, but about lethargy taking over or our inability to think differently.
Right. Right. Right.
During the COVID, during pandemic, people were just selling food from home. They were baking bread and selling it, and they became very successful. Some people started their business in those times, and they are still successfully running those. So
Yes,
it was disaster. It was that necessity which created the invention.
yes,
And
yes, yes.
somehow, when there is no necessity, we become complacent. We don't create anything.
Right. We need to be there. I mean, we need to be active all the time and keep ourselves away from the procrastination. We just find ourselves, in that fearful state only when we just sit there, we becomes complacent, and then, we are just waiting. That is, we don't want to change.
Hmm.
Only rest of the world change for us. So that is not going to happen. We have to keep ourselves updated as well as technology, updated with the technology, as well as very much aware and acquainted with the technology and the new changes that are at present we are watching at this particular time, and we are expecting in a future also. So we must be ready for those changes. If we fail to click there for future also, even
Hmm.
then that is going to be very harmful. So better uh, to be to come out of your cell and try to do anything or for your survival, and also keep yourself as much as updated as it is possible.
Yes. Now, if you look at delivery platforms,
Right.
during festivals, they were selling everything. The idol of God. So
Right.
during the Diwali, I was in a place where I could not. I mean, I was very busy. There were a lot of people in the house. I could not go to the shop. So I got everything at home. So I was amazed at their creativity that since it is a special festival, the idol of Ganesh ji and Lakshmi ji were available. The red cloth which we keep in the temple at home, that was available. Light decorations were available.
Right.
Sweet boxes, gift items,
Yes.
anything, the diya, oil, even the cotton, the cotton which you keep for inside the diya. So every small thing, the bare details were there.